Medieval church windows are often thicker along the bottom edge, and the explanation people love is that glass is a very slow liquid that has been sagging for 600 years. It's a good story, and it's wrong. Glass at room temperature would need vastly longer than the age of the universe to visibly flow. The real answer is the crown glass method. A blob was spun into a flat disc, which came out thicker toward the rim, and glazers cut panes from it. When you install a pane with one heavy edge, you put the heavy edge at the bottom, because that's the sensible way to set it. Ancient Roman glass, sitting undisturbed for 2,000 years, shows no sagging at all. The windows aren't evidence of flow. They're evidence of craftsmen not being idiots. At the temperature and pressure of an ordinary room, graphite is the stable form of carbon and diamond isn't. Every diamond in every ring is thermodynamically the wrong arrangement, sitting in a state it should abandon, slowly converting into the same material as pencil lead. The reason nobody has watched it happen is the energy barrier. To move, each carbon atom has to break bonds that are among the strongest in chemistry and shuffle into a new lattice, and at room temperature the rate is so far below measurable that a diamond will outlast the sun. Heat one to about 1700 degrees Celsius without oxygen, and you can watch the conversion run in an afternoon. Forever, in the advertising sense, is doing a lot of work. Gallium is a solid metal at room temperature, shiny and silvery, and its melting point is 29.8 degrees Celsius. Human skin runs at about 33. Hold a lump and it turns to a puddle in your palm in a couple of minutes, which is why chemistry demonstrators love it, and why the classic prank is a gallium teaspoon that dissolves in hot tea. It isn't exotic or particularly dangerous to touch. It's mostly used for semiconductors, gallium nitride and gallium arsenide, the chemistry behind blue LEDs and the small fast phone chargers that got popular around 2020. It will also happily wreck aluminium, soaking into the grain boundaries and turning a strong bar crumbly, which is why it's banned on aircraft. The rule everyone repeats is that no sheet of paper can be folded in half more than 7 times. In 2002, a high school student in California named Britney Gallivan folded one 12 times. She did the hard part first. Every fold doubles the thickness and eats length into the rounded part of the crease, so the paper you need grows exponentially. And she derived the equation for exactly how much. Length equals pi times thickness over 6 times 2 to the n plus 4 times 2 to the n minus 1. Then she bought about 1,200 meters of toilet paper, laid it down a shopping mall corridor, and folded it in one direction 12 times. 7 was never a law of physics. It was a statement about the size of the paper people happened to have. Modern reinforced concrete in seawater has a service life measured in decades. Roman harbour concrete has been sitting in the Mediterranean for 2,000 years and is in better condition than a lot of things poured in the 1970s. Marie Jackson and colleagues published The Reason in American Mineralogist in 2017. The Romans mixed volcanic ash with lime and seawater, and rather than degrading, that mixture keeps reacting with the sea. Seawater percolating through the concrete grows crystals of aluminous tobermorite and philipsite inside its pores, interlocking platy crystals that reinforce the matrix and resist cracking. The material isn't resisting the ocean, it's eating it. Nobody had managed to grow aluminous tobermorite at 20 degrees Celsius in a lab before finding it in a Roman breakwater. Silica aerogel is made by taking a wet gel and removing the liquid without letting the structure collapse, which leaves a solid that's around 99.8% air. A block of it looks like a piece of fog someone cut with a knife. It's one of the best insulators there is. Will sit between a blowtorch and a flower without the petals wilting, and NASA flew it on the Stardust mission to catch comet dust, because a particle arriving at 6 kilometers per second needs something to slow it gently, rather than vaporize it. It also holds up to around 4,000 times its own weight, which is absurd for something you could mistake for haze. Glass that doesn't flow, diamond that doesn't last, and a solid that's mostly nothing. Which of the